What's good, YouTube? It's Cal My Stay, and today I wanted to talk about feeling down, even if you know you can go further, you know you can go up. Right now, I don't know, I'm feeling a little downer. Not really sad per se, but I feel like I could be doing more. I feel like I should have done more per se today, but little things come up, little unfortunate inconveniences come up that delay our tasks and overall plan things that we had to do. And sometimes it gets you feeling a little down, and I'm sure you can hear in my voice. But even though I'm feeling this way, it's just a feeling, and feelings are temporary. So I might be feeling like this right now at this very moment, but maybe in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, who knows? Maybe I'll feel completely different. So I'm not going to let it bother me too much, because I know that this feeling is temporary. I know that I'll get over it. But I should still understand why I feel this way. What I mean by that is, if you feel a certain way, you should try to recognize why you are feeling that way. What occurred to put you in that state of mind, or what thing that you thought would happen to put you in that state of mind. If you're allowing yourself to recognize the triggers or stimulus that might be causing these feelings in you, then you are just allowing yourself to become more self-aware of yourself and your own conscious brain and how you perceive things. No need for politics, but for some people, seeing Barack Obama gets them angry, or when they hear about Barack Obama, it gets them angry. Vice versa, some people hear the name Donald Trump and they get angry and they get upset with it. On the other hand, they hear Donald Trump's name and they get happy. They hear Barack Obama's name and they get happy. It's all subjective, of course. While some might hear the name and be happy, others will be upset. Now we have to recognize why. Why do we feel this way about, just for the sake of that's what I thought of. Why do we hear these names or see these things or watch this thing or show or video, whatever it could be, and it makes us feel a certain way? Is it the video itself, or is it something else that we're thinking of from our past or our present day to create these feelings, to manifest these feelings? Recognizing yourself, recognizing your brain will definitely help you develop a more present awareness, and as well as a more present self, a more present as you in the moment. For instance, somebody could see, if you're familiar with the New York City scene, there's somebody that's always performing on the street. There might be somebody who's playing an instrument or dancing or doing some type of skill act or whatever they might be doing. And let's stick to the person who's playing the instrument. One person might love the sound of the music that they're playing, and it sounds great as it echoes in the subway station, while another person absolutely despises the sound of it and hates that it's echoing in their ears, and they have to be subjected to such an environment of someone playing their instrument, and they have to hear it, and it annoys them and makes them angry. Is it the actual person playing the instrument? Because I gotta say, 8 out of 10 times the people playing those instruments aren't that bad. They're pretty good. They're pretty talented people. I have yet to hear somebody who isn't at least a decent instrument player when they're performing on the street. So is it really the person playing the instrument that is the sole cause of this person's anger, or is it something deeper that is causing that upset feeling, that anger, And vice versa. Is it the person playing the instrument that is causing this exact feeling of euphoria of this sounds beautiful, I love it? Or is it something else that they connected with music in the past that makes them feel this certain way? It's all subjective, of course, but still it's recognizing the stimulus in the environment that allows you to understand why this thing makes you feel this way. The inconveniences that I face today could be the reason why that I was feeling a certain way, but it could be the fact that I have multiple inconveniences coming at me throughout the week or throughout the month or year, or et cetera, and I build on it like, oh, this always happens, and you know, it all depends. But although it depends, you should still try to be aware of these things. You should also use this to be aware of people. You know, sometimes people might come at you with something and you might wonder why, what did I do? Sometimes it just might be them. It may not even be you. Sometimes they might have had something that threw them off or made them feel upset, or it could be anything in this world. There's a lot of things going on, so who knows? What I'm trying to get at is sometimes it's stressful to process those things that make us upset, sad, angry, jealous, whatever else you could think of. And we try to push it away, we try to just ignore it or neglect it, when in fact you should healthy in a healthy manner be processing it and be recognizing, why does this certain thing make me feel like this? Why does this make me so angry? Why is this ruining my day? Why am I always thinking that my day is a ruin whenever I see this, think of this, watch this, hear this? Recognize it, absorb it, process it, and then move on from it. Let it go. Once you get into the process, into the habit of doing this, a lot of the things that you feel are ruining your day or making life worse or hating your life or etc., they don't seem that bad anymore. They actually aren't. They almost are irrelevant at a certain point. And it goes for anything. I could stick in the feeling that I feel right now. I could stay in I didn't have a good day, I had to do all this stuff was happening, and it just like threw me back, and I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. I could be like that for the rest of the day, but there's still so much time left in the day. Why should I allow myself to stay in that mood, in that mindset, in that mode? I have plenty of hours left in the day to where I can reset my mood, my tone, my thoughts, and transform it into a more positive light, into a more positive energy. I made the previous video beforehand about transmuting that negative energy into positive energy. And if you really try it, you're at least going to get something out of it. You're going to get some type of benefit. Right now, I actually feel a little bit better just making this video now, because I'm attempting to at least transmute the negative energy that was surrounding me and put it into the video for someone else to maybe help somebody else. Whatever, I could have basked, I could have sulked, I could have wept and been, head down, shoulders crept in. But if I made the choice not to let that happen, then it's not going to happen. I won't let it happen because I don't want it to. We let things happen. Whether we're scared of the outcome of trying, or whether we're fearful of ourselves becoming, fearful of losing people, or we're anything. It depends on who you are. But if you make a choice and you stick with it, you're gonna get something, you're gonna get somewhere. But it's on you. There's nobody that can go in your head and make that decision for you. So if you really don't want to be unhappy anymore, if you don't want to feel so depressed, down, you don't like where you are in life right now, you have the power to change that. You can do that. But only you, first off, have the choice to do that. Only you can choose to do that. Only you are going to have to be the one who's consistent on making sure you're checking yourself to get to that point, to get to where you want to go. And then whenever you do feel that downer, that depression, that sadness that might try to creep its way back, then you have to remember where you want to go. And if you always remember where you want to go, that sadness has no power over you anymore. Life is in your hands, so if you wish to do something, if you wish to change who you are as a person, you have the power right here and right here. You have the physical, and then you have the mental. It's all here and here. And if you don't have these, well, we have things to make sure that you can at least manifest something like hands. There's nothing that can stop you on this earth. Only thing that can stop you is you. So if you think that you can't even stop yourself, then you're immortal. I'm Cal Stay. I hope this video was helpful, and have a good day.